When it comes to transfers, big money always gets the most attention. But what about the best deals? Today, we're going to be looking at some of the best deals in transfer history. All right, guys, just to roll some parameters in this one, since you've got players like Mbappe going for free transfers are not allowed. Your player has to be sold for a transfer fee. And these are the best value for transfers for the last 5 years. You ready?
That's valid, yeah.
Right, so it's 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24.
Yes, sir.
Because you can't do this year because we
Yes,
don't know
sir.
yet.
First year, 2020. Jesus, what a terrible year for all of us. But there were transfers still going around. What was y'all's favorite?
It's like, guys, when there was COVID, but you remember that Anthony Robinson went from Wigan to Fulham for £2 million,
bro.
Which is my best value for money. Anthony Robinson, $2 million from Wigan to Fulham.
Yeah, it's
you know
pretty
what's
good.
crazy about that transfer? He was supposed to go to AC Milan before the medical.
But do you know what? That's nuts, because this is a really great piece of business considering how good he became at Fulham. And I know it's a bit like hyper niche for a podcast where you're supposed to be like, Lamine Yamal. But the thing is that they got lucky because the only reason he ended up going there was because he had an irregular heartbeat. And he was supposed to go to Milan. And like, sliding doors moment, he could be playing for Milan with Christian Pulisic.
You know what's crazy as well? That means Milan wouldn't have signed Theo Hernandez most likely.
There you go.
Holy smokes.
What's funny is he had the heartbeat and Fulham was like, I don't care.
Yeah, literally.
He's good enough. You see him overlapping, forget that.
No, but I actually read something about this really interesting while I was researching for this episode. It turns out that because of COVID, he just like stopped. Obviously, they stopped playing football for like a couple months, which meant he wasn't doing like the crazy caffeine shots before games.
I didn't know that they did.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, he was, and then funnily enough, his heartbeat problem just went away.
Yeah, he's tweaking off the pre-workout every week.
Corbin, who's your 2020?
Give me Jude to Dortmund, man. It was 34 mil, so it's not exactly cheap, but the piece of business that they've done turning him around for over $100 million a couple years later is excellent.
Do you know what? I like that from Corbin Mills.
It's such a classic example of Dortmund's business model and like sporting model, but it's excellent.
And not even that many years, right? How long did Jude Bellingham spend at Dortmund?
Well,
3 years?
3-4 years.
Yeah.
So they did excellent business with him, and I think that's got to be one of the best.
Mine is Luis Suarez to Atletico Madrid for $5.5 million, and he won them La Liga the next year. Think about it. Barcelona thought Suarez was rinsed. They were not starting him. They were not playing him. I remember who was the manager at the time. Was it Ronald Koeman, right? Who made all the transfers. Sold Luis Suarez, told him, look, you're not good enough for my squad. You could go ahead at Atletico Madrid, do your thing. Luis Suarez did his thing, won La Liga. Rest is history, man. All right, moving on. 2021 best transfer value.
So 2021 was weird, right? Because it was after COVID, everyone had money again, and there was no sense of how much anyone was worth. Mate, in 2021, Corbin, you would have gone for £20 million.
Now you go for 60.
Yeah, for a lot like that. It's the Mills tax. If his name was Corbinio Mills,
Oh man,
he's going
extra
for 5.
30. Put an extra 30 mil on that.
Corbinio Milionario. You're going to a club in Europe for like 70 mil, buddy.
Yes. This guy's 13 and he has arthritis, but he could be a dog.
Mine's weird. Denzel Dumfries for $11 million
To where?
from PSV to Inter.
You know, that's a great signing. Honestly, I feel like Denzel Dumfries is super underrated in the fact that, like, bro, he could basically play on the right on his own, dog. He don't need no link up. Just straight, let him just run forward, bro, and just get in the box and cut it back. That's all you
Elite
need.
wing back, can defend, can attack. Basically was part of a team that led Inter's turnaround. We all thought they were rinsed. They had no money. They spent like a decent amount of their budget one summer on this like Dutch like outside back. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's been key for the last 5 years.
All right, my transfer for 2021 is Martin Odegaard to Arsenal for 40 mil.
40 mil's good value.
Oh yeah, for Odegaard, he's one of the best players in the Premier League.
This is a hot take, bro.
No,
He's one of the best players in the. Yep, he's one of the best players in the Premier League.
He is.
In the age where we live now, the best player in the Premier League, attacking midfield or whatever, would probably go for 90 million, 100 million.
Florian Wirtz, 120.
120 million for a guy who I think if he's as good as Odegaard, you'd be happy.
I think he should be better than Odegaard.
If he's as good as Odegaard, would you be happy though for 100? You'd be like, yeah, this guy's he's a big producer for a top 3 club in the league. He's one of the star players. He can captain the team. You'd be happy with that.
I feel like
and he went for 3 times the price.
Yeah, you would be happy with that, bro.
Okay, when you put that in that light, yes. But here's what I do: I'd go back to the amount of money that the transfer market is inflated so much in those 3 years.
Yeah, I still think that's. I still think
no,
that's a good deal.
Actually, but it's like
You saved. You could say
50-50 on it,
You
bro.
could argue that they saved double what they paid.
That's true.
You could argue that they saved $80 million.
I'll say this: if we waited one more season to get Odegaard, I think he's going for like 60, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good piece of business.
Yeah, fine.
It's a good.
I
It's
still
a
like
good
my
piece of
mom,
business.
but fine.
For my 2021 year is Mike Man Young, Lille to Milan for 11.2 million. You got to consider Onana went to Manchester United for over 40 million. It's hard to find a world-class keeper nowadays. Milan got a world-class starting French goalkeeper for 11.2 million.
I'm all right with that. No,
That's a decent transfer,
I'm
bro.
alright with
I'm fuming with Raheem because I was like on the subway like looking at my answers this morning. I'm like, yeah, like I've
no one
done
will
it.
know who this
Yeah,
is.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like Anthony Robinson, like I've smashed it. And then Raheem's like, hey, how about the starting French national team keeper that you forgot about? And I'm like, oh, and that's right after Donnarumma's left as well,
Exactly, bro. Think about it. Think about Milan. One thing about Milan, though, they love a steal. One thing about AC Milan, they ain't bidding a cent over 20 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing about AC Milan. They do not spend a lot of money on players, but they found some deals. Hit or miss, bro. Hit or miss, bro. Moving on to 2022.
Dude, how is Raheem 2-0?
Nah, Raheem's cooking right now.
Listen, man, I'm cooking right now, boy. I got them transfers.
All right, let me tell you guys. You guys are gonna win it. 2022, the best transfer was Khvicha Kvaratskhelia to Napoli for 12 million.
Oof. From what
From
team?
Georgia.
Pronounce it.
Go ahead and pronounce
Not
that.
gonna even bother. But I do love some hachipuri. You guys ever had that?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
all.
fine.
Yeah, it's good. So I
fine.
respect.
That has the
Georgia.
egg ting in it, right?
Yeah. I
Egg
respect the culture and nation of Georgia very much.
ting.
12,
And the state, too.
and the state of Georgia. 12 million for what is now, one of the best wingers in the world.
Mine sounds really bad now. Like my logic, I thought I was so proud of my logic, but my logic.
You
is
overthought
kind
it,
of-
bro.
Yeah, my logic is exactly what Corbyn's was for Martin Odegaard. Mine's Erling Haaland for 60 million.
No, that's a deal. That's a deal.
That's a steal.
Right
You know
now,
what's
Haaland goes
crazy?
for 150.
You had
Sir,
the same
I
one.
had the same one. But bro, come on, bro. Like, you got to think about it. 60 million for a striker like Erling Haaland?
Yeah, it's cheap.
That wins you the treble?
Yeah.
That changes
It's also
your history?
It's crazy when you think that,
bro.
that
Sets
Dortmund.
Premier League record.
I'm gonna give that one to me though, because that's.
Yeah. What do you guys think? That's the Corbin?
Yeah.
Khvicha, yeah.
it's
That's
gotta
that
be.
is. All right. Now we got
I'm winning this one.
2023.
This one's
winning
easy
this
for
one.
me, bro. Cole Palmer to Chelsea for 50 mil.
No.
He is one of the best
How much did
players.
he go for?
50.7 million.
50.7 million
No.
at the time?
No.
Ooh.
No.
2023?
No.
Ooh.
No. No.
Nah.
No.
That
He's
was a-
dead. He's dead weight at Man City. That's an that is an overpay.
I feel like Cole Palmer is. I think Pep's not thinking twice about selling Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
again for
that's
50
an
mil.
over-
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not.
That's not good value for money if you overpay for someone. If that was half the price, I'd say that's smart. But
You
no.
got to think about it. Cole Palmer's stats came when he went to Chelsea, not before.
They saw the vision.
they didn't.
They
No,
saw
didn't.
they saw
No,
the vision.
They, didn't. No,
They saw the
didn't.
vision and they paid 50 mil for a guy who would go for 150 now.
Who you got, Tom?
Alexis McAllister, 30 mil.
That was a great signing.
Okay, can play as a
Wait.
6, can play as an 8, can play as a 10. What?
Wait. You're telling me that Cole Palmer for only 20 million more is overpay. Alexis McAllister is perfect at 30.
Alexis McAllister is the best centre midfielder in the Premier League. Ooh. Go on, name a better one.
Bruno Fernandes.
Not a centre mid. Not a centre mid.
How is he not a
He's a
center
number
mid?
10.
Rodri?
Rodri.
He's a 6 and he doesn't have an ACL.
Don't give me that, bro. Come
Well,
on.
name a better one.
dog.
Well, now that you've named one, I'm changing the parameters.
Changing the parameters, yeah, bro.
Actually,
No.
name me one who's not from Spain.
So you got.
Alexis McAllister.
That's a great deal. That's a
30
great
million.
deal.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially because Brighton's whole thing is selling everyone for 100 million to get someone for 30 who anchored a team that first, after being makes it to the Champions League and then wins the league.
For mine is Ousmane Dembele, 50
No,
million PSG from Barcelona to PSG.
No.
Bro, you got to think about it like this. The state of where Ousmane Dembele's career was. We're talking about a player who had elite potential and nobody wanted to bid 50 million for him. The only club that bid for him was PSG. Arsenal had a chance. Liverpool had a chance. Manchester City had a chance. Nobody bidded for Dembele. Everybody thought he was beat.
And
this
he was
is
shit for a year.
this is what
And he was shit for a year.
No.
Where?
Dembele at PSG. He was bad for a
No,
year.
he was not bad for a year.
Dude, yes he was. He was actively bad for a year.
Okay, but at the same time, this is a different squad. Mbappe's there.
This
bro.
is why.
It's his
This is
team.
why I agree with him. They saw the vision.
Shut up.
And they won.
Shut up. He's just using it to push his own
They
agenda.
saw
I like that. They saw the vision.
They saw the vision,
saw
and they
the
signed a
vision.
guy who ended up winning them the Champions League and by far being the best team in the world. How is that not good business?
Dude, not good
Dude,
business,
the
though.
PSG model to get in Dembele was pay money cause French.
And it worked
And
out.
it worked.
And it worked.
There is no scouting. There's no thought in that. There's no value for
So
money.
you're telling me?
And it worked.
So you're telling me there's
So
no?
they're just bollocking their way to it. They're stumbling. I will not know. No PSG signing is ever good value for money.
Nah, see,
that's
this,
bull.
no.
That's bull.
Well,
You're
when you
bugging.
have-
That's-
when
that-
you
nah,
have-
nah, I
They
don't wanna
didn't
hear that.
discover him in the 5th tier
Right,
in
no,
League
no.
3, and so it's not good.
When you have you money, it doesn't matter. It's never a good value for money signing.
So who do we have as the winner for that year? You, McAllister.
So you've won one, I've won one, you've won two.
So this is the last one. Whoever's gonna tie me. All right, guys. 2024, our last value for transfer signing is
I want you to go first.
me to go first.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't switching up the order here.
I'll
buddy.
go first.
It's
It's Ismail Sarr to Crystal Palace for 14 mil. He got 14 goals, assists his first season in the
Who is
Prem.
that?
Who?
Ismail Sarr?
Who?
Is Malia Star from Crystal Palace? to
Yeah,
where?
to Palace. He played in Watford before.
Yeah.
He wasn't the best.
Dude, that's bollocks.
He wasn't the best. All right, he comes back. He comes back to the Prem for Palace. Bags 14 goals, assists in his first season. That's decent contribution. You can't buy a goal for less than 30 mil in the Premier League nowadays.
You know, I'm crying because like, yo, this is Malia Star. That's the type of player you expect to be at Crystal Palace. Bro. Like, of course, like what?
You just expect it.
Yeah.
It's like expected. It's like, hey, go to New York and get a bagel.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a damn good bagel.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, it's Malia Star.
Watch. He's gonna bag 25 all comps next year, and you guys are gonna feel stupid.
Yeah,
I don't
Corbin,
know.
I'm not
Nah, I
buying
don't
that
know
one.
about that,
I'm not
bro.
buying
25
that
all
one.
comps.
I'm not buying
25
that one. I'm not
25
buying
goals
that
are gonna
one.
post this
I'm not
clip of the
buying
year.
that one.
I like that ball knowledge though from Corbin.
Because you guys are Tom's like, it's not, you signed a guy for 50 mil, it's not real. I bring a guy who's a little bit cheaper, and Tom's like, no man, you are not seeing the vision right now. 25 all comps. Anyways, Tom, what's your
You're going to be like, it's going to be this guy too, Plymouth Argyle for 400,000. Trust me, this guy's elite.
It's going to be Scott McTominay from Manchester United to Napoli.
Oof, that's a great signing.
Who?
How much was it?
25 mil.
Yeah.
Tell him what McTominay won.
Scudetto. He won Serie A.
And did he win
was the
Serie A
player,
MVP?
and he was player of the season in Serie A.
Honestly, that was a great signing.
After they get rid of Osimhen as well. And Kvaratskhelia.
The only thing I would say though is that I felt that Scott McTominay at Manchester United, the time was just at its end. Like I feel
Sure,
like for McTominay, he wasn't like that outstanding of a player for Manchester United. The move to Napoli just kind of made sense.
They didn't know
No,
he
it's
was
not
that
Napoli.
good. They didn't know he was that good when they signed him. So
Then why are they signing him?
That's not Napoli's
Why
fault.
would
that was your whole argument for that past
Yeah.
one.
That's
I
not
said they didn't
Napoli's
know he
fault.
was that good when
That's
they signed
not
him, so it
Napoli.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, bro. Antonio Conte is the manager. You telling me that Antonio Conte isn't running that transfer room like the fucking Navy?
Oh, for
bro,
sure.
he knew. He saw McTominay and he was like,
I had
"That's
already
proper
decided to
Napoli."
hate on your pick, and that's what I shall
To be
do.
fair, that's a great one.
Raheem, give me someone to vote for here.
My value for transfer was Mazraoui from Bayern Munich to
Shut
Manchester United.
to Man United.
15 million, 5 million
No,
add-ons for
no,
a quality
no.
defender. 15
No,
million
you are-
from a big club in today's nowadays. That's a great transfer.
Raheem.
That's a great value for transfer.
Manchester United finished 16th in the Premier
Yeah,
League.
but I'm saying I'm not talking about their position in the league. I'm talking about him as a player, and it could have been worse if he wasn't there.
Corbin, you're really going to tell me that you're going to vote for that out of spite?
Mazraoui, a starting right back from a big club.
You are dumb.
That's
You
not
are-
that's
that
not
is-
a good deal
no,
for 15 mil.
No, it's
Today's
not.
market.
It's
15
not.
mil
Man
stop.
United is
Raheem,
Corbin back.
I like the way you think.
I give up.
What do you think?
I think you're so wrong.
You don't think Mazraoui's a quality player?
No.
That's crazy.
Hey, don't rate him.
That's crazy. You don't
No.
rate him.
You don't
He's
ri-
gone
he
to
don't rate him.
Manchester United.
So
They finished 16th. with
okay,
him,
that's
bro.
cool, but still, he's a great player. Though. Like we didn't talk about that's a value for transfer.
I think it's his bollocks, but at least they won the FA Cup.
Right, they won a trophy in his first year.
Exactly.
Vote for your boy.
You know what? All right. So who we giving it to? Freaking Asmalia Sarr?
Scott McTominay.
All right, I'm giving it to Scott McTominay then. I'll take that.